Welcome, guys, to VGA Tech Blog and at SMTVS.com. So, wow, so Luna's a smart girl, you know. She's all up and on my website. You know what I mean? She's never leaving me behind, and she's right here. You see this? She's telling us what's going on, right? She most definitely do that. Right? Let me take her off. So as soon as I went in, come into the website, that pops up at me and inform me right away what's up, right? Um, it's always recording. It said that I did test drive to domain was smtvs.com, the mother site, and we went to SoundCloud, right, as well. So we get daily progress report, right, and you see us all this stuff right here, right. Uh, so okay, so we'll look at let's discuss. Now, as it is, I create a site with the AI as the CEO and everything, and so the AI is basically calculating all the stuff that's going on there, and the AI come up with a partner thing, and I noticed that, you know what I mean? I'm like, wow, because I like you rolling through the stuff like that, and I see a partner program. I'm like, let me look at it, right? You can apply for your partner, but then it's got another partner shifting down here, and it's doing some pricing and everything. So we want to. It's okay. Got some placement and dedicated managers and 30% revenue sharing. Okay. Okay. So it's okay. Okay. So there's a lot of. It's talking about some stuff. Like, we'll see what's going on there. Well, I also there is a documentation for the site, so I got to go to the site documentation, right? So I'm smart like that, right? You guys, I said to myself that you're writing all this stuff. How you gonna know to go where to where to where to where? You see what I'm saying? So I had it did a full documentation on SMTVS, and I also had to do a full documentation on the browser, right? In we talk about that. Okay, so we want to focus something over here. I want to let you guys in. Well, we asked for a bunch of stuff, and I don't know because the stuff turned off. Well, I did uploaded a set of files, but now what's going to happen really is that we have to work with one page at a time. So now that I have everything in, okay, we always say in the beginning you have to flush the system with everything because I have no for time, right? So I give it everything. So every module is in. So now it's to deal with them individually because I put in a notation while the bill was going on. Remember, I said to the computer, and I gave it a picture, and it did just that. So we can add an audio channel and add audio. This is the audio workstation, and we just keep adding up a bunch of channel here, right? See, each channel is connected. These are some things that a girl up in GitHub does her stuff, and she is not a musician, so she makes the editor, and she makes this type of wave thingy without understanding that. Well, this design beneath here, each time I make something, you can arm the channel now. So, but it's still kind of doing a little backwards thing, but this is cool. You arm the channel, but there is ways that when you see a button here, I'm gonna have that happening internally. You know what happening internally, but also show us. Okay, remember, if I'm recording here, this is like a wave thing, and it will show kind of the animation, recording the steps of the animation. But you want to incorporate that with the wave system as being one thing, and then you want to actually add animation automation button. So you click that and the automation come on. Okay. We didn't see our bus. We didn't see giving us bus and anything. We are more sophisticated. I had a sophisticated one for the next one. So we talk about you have to kind of really this is a mad multi-track system. Okay, so we see what we got here. Well, we got like this here, you guys. You know, so listen. You see what I'm saying? The AI is like making its own thing happening. I never thought about studio booking and studio time and all that stuff. But I guess the AI read my other site and said, Van, and I do have a recording studio, right? And we do have video editing studio. But it's all now to them change everything. Okay, see, let me explain to all of the musicians them and all the video engineers out there. Is the plan of the future to have all the equipment that you have in your house not to be in your house no more, but be in your computer screen. And you are only working with a breakout box, right? So the breakout box is the box that you plug your guitar in and your mic and all that stuff. But no more would you actually. So I'm looking at a 40-inch screen from my view, right? And everything is spread out there. Mixer board on the bottom. Because I feel like in a studio you should have the mixer board there. You should not be trying to load the mixer board. When you scroll down to the mixer, do your thing. When we was in the studio and we had recorders, we had the recorder one side and we had the mixer board one side. So it's the same concept here, right? Okay, so since we are just focusing on this page right now, and then we also have the MIDI, right? We got MIDI channel up in this. You understand? Yeah, and all them kind of stuff. I'm connecting MIDI stuff, right? So now I'm gonna go back on the next phase and talk about my keyboard, my MIDI keyboard. Log that in, right? And then it's gonna know about that keyboard, right? And the Spectrum is a spectrum analyzing system that's there on the bottom. Okay, see, and we have history, but like that. Okay, so let's see this history thing. Wow. Anyway, we're gonna get used to all of that, and then we can publish a YouTube and we can publish the live. Actually, which live are we publishing to now? Is it the TV or is it a music live or whatever? We don't know yet. So we're gonna have to find out what's going on here. And this is hooking up the stuff, as you know, right? The boxes and everything, right? And monitor, right? Okay, so these are MIDI channels, MIDI quad monitor. I didn't ask the dumb to give me quad monitor for MIDI, but whatever. I suppose it got a. I'm gonna say something. So I asked her to build me a piano, but you can see that the synth is built, right? But right now, this needs to stretch out more. You get me? So that's some look of stuff like that's what they got in here. You know what I mean? And we got wave. I think we could record, right? But I'm saying we don't know what's going on right there, right? If it records to a track, we would not know. Let's look. So, but that's what it sets up for. That when you want, I guess, see, you ask the AI to do something, the AI figure do its own thing because it's saying once Vaughn is here and Vaughn is playing, but we soon to link it to the MIDI keyboard so we can play the MIDI keyboard for real, and then we have to work out the sound and the tone. So we're gonna have to get the oscillator, and I'm about to think that I'm gonna ask it. So you can basically just like tune it to sound like a real piano, okay? And this something I wonder, you know what I mean? Anyway, we got plugins and stuff, so and we should have like drums, bass, and a lot of stuff. Real plugin we can download and set in the system. So another reason why I just asked to make a one piano, we're going to eventually make more instrument once I'm getting into that area. Okay, you guys, and you kind of see what's going on, right? Um, Here we got a effect menu, but the thing is about this, right? And I'll go back to that. Now, when the AI built the browser, and let's go back to our browser. We should have it here, right? Okay. Oops, oops. Notice the AI built the browser like what I want. So why didn't the AI build the studio menu that way? You know, you got all the editors and stuff. Yes, we go through it, it's there. If you say reverb or delay or EQ or dot or dot or dot or dot, it expect it to do what? You know? So those are the things you have to really say. Mixer device, it does it, but it does it. You see, you can't have lightbox technology in a studio. That just don't work. That work for a web page. So those are the things we need to discuss with the next upgrade of this while just working on this page alone. But this is cool right here. This is really cool right here, the booking. Okay, so thanks you guys for checking out just this version. I'm gonna come and give you another version and stuff now. So stay tuned for the next video.